So I thought I would do a video just talking about reverb pedals with synthesizers. There's a lot of information out there, a lot of videos out there about different reverb types and what people are using. But I just thought I would tell you what I use and why I use it. A few years ago when I kind of started my synthesizer journey, learning about analog synthesis and more specifically subtractive synthesis and analog synthesizers, I became aware of a lot of external effects that people use. And so one of the things I decided I wanted to try early on was using external reverb. And I came across the BigSky a lot in videos. It seemed like almost as much for synthesizers as for guitars. Now, I wasn't looking for guitar videos with the BigSky, to be fair, so it may be 10 to 1 as far as I know, but the BigSky has been appealing to me really since the first time I came across it. Some of the things that I like about it, I don't know how solidly this is built in terms of, like, I'm not a guitar player, so I know that I like to have it out of harm's way, and I'm probably just overprotective because of the price, but I'm not sure that I'd want this on the floor anywhere, stomping on it. That being said, I feel like it's built really well, so it probably holds up to that kind of use. But one of the things I do like about it is, I'm an aesthetics guy. I like the way things look. I like them to look good. I know it doesn't affect the sound at all, but it's just a mental thing for me. So I love the look of it. It's a great color. The finish on it is fantastic. I really like the fact that it looks like an instrument. It sit next to a synthesizer, you might think it is one, especially with the number of small module synths that are out these days, desktop modules. So this just kind of fits into any studio, and it looks like it really belongs. So I like the looks of it. It's a high quality piece of equipment. One of the things that drew me to it, and I know there's a lot of pedals out there with it, but there are many that don't have it, is the left and right in and out. So I like to be able to run left and right channels out of my synths where I can. So then I like to pass that signal on to the mixer. And the inputs and outputs on the back of this make it really easy to do that. Another thing I like about it is, it's easy to get around on, so to switch around on presets. It's intuitive. I know there are a few sub-menus that you can get into that I haven't needed up to this point. Which brings me to one of the next things I really love about this is the number of presets that it's loaded with. I'm not a person who's ever going to sit around and design reverb. I'm not going to edit the presets that are on this. So that being said, I love the number of presets that come on the BigSky. I feel like I'm never going to run into a situation where I'm going to be like, man, I wish this reverb was just a little bit different and did this. There's plenty of people, I'm sure, that are in that boat, but I'm not one of them. I want the reverb to just have some general characteristic to it, and if I can't find it in the BigSky, I'm not sure what that means for my growth as a musician. But I think for a long time, the presets that are built into this pedal are going to be sufficient for what I need. So again, the quality, the look of it, the feel of it, the fact that it looks like an instrument, the fantastic presets that are built in, so many different types of reverb built into it. These are all things that really made me latch on to the BigSky. I bought a TC Electronic Hall of Fame 2 pedal for my first reverb pedal just to see if that was even something I wanted to continue using, or if I just wanted to start relying on software effects. And the Hall of Fame pedal was really good. I had a little bit of trouble controlling the reverb on that, like it would get too big and things started clipping. I'm sure it was a lack of experience on my part. I'm sure that's not typical of most users' experience, but I knew from having that pedal, I knew enough to know that I wanted hardware reverb long term. So that was when I made the decision to buy the BigSky. Again, it was the one I figured I would get someday if I decided to continue using hardware reverb. So the Hall of Fame 2 pedal got me started. It also had the left and right ins and outs, which I appreciated about it. But it was the price tag obviously is lower on that one. So it was helpful to get my feet wet with that pedal and then know that I would be comfortable moving forward with hardware and then take the step into the BigSky. I think it covers all the bases that I'm ever going to need, again, for reverb. And I can't see a situation where I feel like I have to go get another reverb pedal to supplement this one. If for some reason that would ever happen, I feel comfortable that I would have enough software reverbs to tap into those if I ever needed to. So anyway, those are the reasons primarily that I chose the BigSky reverb pedal to use with my synthesizers. Again, it creates such a wonderful atmosphere, ambience, especially if you're trying to go for some minimal tracks where you just kind of let that sound build or just kind of hang out there. Super easy to do with this pedal. And so as we conclude this video, I'm going to play just a few minutes of music with using the KORG Trinity and running it through the BigSky. So appreciate you sticking around for this video. Thanks for stopping by. I'd like to hear your comments. What are you using with your synthesizers? Are you using the BigSky? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, I would love to have you subscribe to the channel and continue our conversation that we're always working on here. So thanks to those of you who have been here before. Appreciate you coming back. And we'll leave you with a little bit of music on the way out. Thanks.